Welcome to the Cali Show, and this is your boy's second attempt to make this doggone show, man. I have been trying to do this episode all day, but I keep getting calls from people trying to figure out what's going on with Cali. Cali been out of, missing in action, MIA for a minute now, and it's due to a couple of circumstances that's been going on. For one, I really been trying to revamp the show, not to really pick on people or to quote unquote get my people in trouble, but it's been to really just uplift and make people aware of some of the stupid stuff that they do. You know what I'm saying? It's not really out to make fun of people. And the show did kind of go in that direction because I wasn't feeling certain people. But we going to keep it in its natural intent and keep the show rolling so that nobody gets in trouble, everybody gets their laugh, and a nigga get a show. Anyways, today we gonna talk about some recent events that happened within the Cali world. I guess we just gotta keep it within the Cali show so that people don't get offended. But apparently, someone decided they wanted to offend me and my show by telling other people that the name Kali, spelled with a K, in Hinduism means the goddess of death and destruction. Totally cool with you trying to share that information, although that information was already researched when I got here. When I got the name, I researched the name, and that's why I worked so hard not to be in the same category as the description that it placed on Wikipedia. Do your research. You really need to do your research because there are other definitions by which this name spelled that way it means. It also means sword, which means if you come at me the wrong way, I'm going to cut you, which I'm doing now. Anyways, back to the story. So, apparently, it's been put on Facebook that all this information about how my name is demonic and how I'm just full of the devil and I need to repent and woo 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 woo. I don't care what you say. You could tell me that the sky is purple and blue and woo. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. I honestly respect and honor anything that somebody tells me. Do I have to receive it? No, I don't receive everything that everybody tells me. I take it in perspective and I think about it and I ponder on it if it's going to be effective and efficient for my life. Now, some people ain't smart enough to do that. But, once again, we sidetracking back to the story. So, I respect this person for doing that. Now, the method in which they did it, I don't respect because it was like a public rebuke. And that's one thing I don't do. First of all, you start off saying that you wanted to ask the question or ask me a question about the name one on one. I don't know about you, but Facebook got an inbox. And just like everybody else, you can inbox about this doggone subject. You can inbox me. But instead, you choose to put it on my wall and allow everybody within my friendships and your friendships on Facebook to see this message. And not only see this message, but allow this topic and this subject to become a topic and a subject that's going to be talked about, whether it be in my face, behind my back, or whatever the case may be. But it's going to be the topic, the big topic of the whole town within the next 3 months, which I really don't care. Give me great reviews. Give me great ideas and great things to talk about on this show. I'll definitely take this show to another level if you keep pushing me. But here's where you messed up. For one, you did not hit me up on my inbox first. You didn't pull me aside. You didn't talk to me. You didn't do any of these things before you decided to put it on my wall. Mistake number one. Mistake number two was actually making me back up in the corner and not allow myself to fully whoop that ass like I really wanted to verbally, because I really was gonna go there with you. I really, really was gonna go there with you. But I decided not to, because for one, it would be pointless to argue about something that I don't believe. Two, it would be pointless to argue with you just to make a point that you're not gonna believe in. Three, we will be arguing about something and miss the whole miscommunication and the real root of the problem that we're having. For one, this is something that you couldn't think of on your own. I know it was a group of y'all that came together and started talking and gossiping about one thing that bothered you the most. It bothered y'all so much that I was so free and liberated to be who I am and operate under such an anointing, I guess you want to call it, but to be able to operate in my gift and still be who I am and be free to be who I am. Now, point of saying that, it wasn't your idea. So I know it was a group of y'all that said it. I still love y'all. Two, y'all, you, I guess what I'm trying to say is your method was wrong because you came at me foul. It was up in the public, and that is not one way that you want to minister to somebody. Because to me, if I was anybody else on the street, you would have been a trick asshole, bitch, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. I would have gave you every name in the book except for a child of God, because that's messy to me. And you said it in your own message that you wanted to talk to me about it, but then you decided to put it on my wall first. What kind of crap is that? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. I appreciate the fact that you have a zeal to see your people accomplish such a goal and be in a spiritual place. But there is a way to minister to people that you don't hurt them or you don't cause them to either back up from what you're trying to teach or to look at you funny. Now, if you want to make Facebook your pulpit, then go ahead, but choose a weaker vessel, because stuff like that does not bother me. It actually makes me proud to be who I am and makes me further know that what I'm doing must have an effect on people, because obviously it's affecting you. My bad. I was trying to hold the phone with another hand. It wasn't working. Anyways, but that's what's going on with the Cali show. We basically just got attacked, and some people were looking at us funny or whatever. But it's supposed to be like that after such an attack. No, I'm not demonic. Of course, I'm not demonic, and of course, I don't study Hinduism. Nothing wrong with Hinduism if you want to be a Hindu. But that's just not me. That's not how I grew up. That's not what I believe. So I'm not going to take on this goddess of Hinduism that is of death and destruction. And if you really read, the chick was really just there because she didn't like certain things. She didn't appreciate people who were full of crap or fake or anything like that. So she ate them. She thirsted after the blood of fake people. She wanted to kill them. And the only thing that calmed her down was the crying infant or a crying baby or whatever the case may be. I did my research, and I also found out that KALI is also the name of gaming products. It's also it's interpreted to be a sword in another language. You know what I'm saying? There's all type of interpretations of Cali. But here's my interpretation of Cali. It means that I was a California nigga who flew from California to Georgia to grow up in Georgia and be called a Cali boy, a square, whatever you want to call it. Either way, them niggas knew I was not from Georgia, and that's how I got my nickname, Cali. That's where it comes from. So if all y'all niggas want to know, there you go. You just got a history lesson. Anyways, but the moral of the story is, do not make Facebook your pulpit. because unless you know how to minister to people, that was very messy to me, and it's just not right. If I was anybody else, I would definitely would have put her on blast. I would have been cussing her out, and yes, it was somebody close to me. We're not gonna call names, you know what I'm saying, for protection of them all. But we are gonna say this: there's a way to minister to people and to encourage people to come out of their sins. And putting them on public display to be humiliated is not one. Only if you have already gone to them first yourself, then with some other people. And if they still don't receive you, then you take them to the church. I believe that's what the Bible said. But we're not going to get on that subject because I'm not preaching to y'all. But just know that you can't come to people any old kind of way. I don't care what type of zeal you got for God. You got to be wise about how you go about ministering to people, because some people will actually think you are a hypocrite yourself. And then to conclude the story, you completely change yourself. You back away from what you were doing. You stop going to certain places. You stop calling people. You delete people off of Facebook. You completely change. Now, I haven't changed. I'm still the same person that I've been before you attacked me, after you attacked me, while you were attacking me. And the stupid part is, even with you trying to hurt me, I still made you feel comfortable. Now, if anything, who was ministering to who? I it to me it seemed like I was ministering to you because you had a zeal to see me change so much, and the fact that I didn't change made you so irate that I had to stop myself from attacking you and comfort you to let you know that things were okay and that you'll be all right, and that everything that you study I appreciate, I respect, but it's out of pocket. Now I gotta put you in your place. It's crazy. People are really crazy when they don't have a greater understanding of what it means to be a Christian, or what it means to be whatever religion they want to claim or believe in. To me, it's just ridiculous. But like I said, there's more episodes to come. I was gonna stop the Cali Show live because of recent events, but to me, it just makes me feel like I really need to do the show because people ain't really understanding who I am. It takes more than a public humiliation on Facebook to stop me from doing me. And I just want y'all to know that whatever topic y'all want me to talk on, just let me know. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on my email, thecalishow04@gmail.com. Hit me up on Facebook, Cali Show, or you can hit me up on my personal page. I ain't gonna give my government name because y'all niggas is crazy and you might actually steal my social security number. But anyways, I'm out. Love all y'all. Peace and blessings.